So genetics we have seen about experiments conducted by Mendel, monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, then monohybrid test cross, dihybrid test cross, all that. So in all that, you get only law of which are the laws proposed by Mendel: law of dominance, law of unique characters, law of segregation, law of independent assortment. So in all these views, what happened here? In all Mendel's experiments, one character is dominant over another one. Okay, so in that way, you have just seen about law of dominance, main importance in it. So trihybrid cross, crossing with three pairs of contrasting characters is called trihybrid cross. In trihybrid cross, what here? You get a ratio of phenotypic ratio 27:9:9:9:9:3:3:3:3:1. So how many gametes produced by F1 trihybrid? 8 types of gametes. So fusion of such gametes, male and female, resulting in 64 offsprings with the ratio of 27:9:9:9:3:3:3:1. Then so far I have seen about the law of dominance only, Mendelism. But of course, law of dominance is not applicable to all crosses. There are exceptions. Law of dominance is not applicable to all crosses. There are exceptions. What kind of exceptions you come across in the sense? Gene interaction. See, gene interaction in the sense a single character is controlled by single gene. Pair of contrasting character, you have a particular character controlled by particular gene only. So in that you get two alleles, a pair of alleles. You get that. A pair of contrasting characters are called alleles. Then there must be two alleles for a single trait, single character. But this is not common for all crosses. There are exceptions. That's what called gene interaction. So in gene interaction, it is also called factor interaction, Bayesian hypothesis, factor hypothesis or Bayesian hypothesis. Single phenotype means single character is controlled by more than one set of alleles, more than one set of genes. Single phenotype is controlled by more than one set of genes, each of which has two or more alleles. So single phenotype is controlled by more than one set of genes, each of which has two or more alleles. This phenomenon is called gene interaction. The gene interaction, it was first explained by, practically explained by Bayesian. So that's why it is also called Bayesian hypothesis. Bayesian hypothesis. Gene interaction are also called Bayesian hypothesis or factor hypothesis. So now in that gene interaction, you come across two things: allelic gene interaction, non-allelic gene interaction. So that's why the gene interactions classified, Bayesian classified gene interaction into intragenic gene interaction, intergenic gene interaction, then intralocus gene interaction or intra-allelic gene interaction. What is locus? The point at which gene is located on a chromosome is called locus. It's a chromosome. This part where you have T, so that part is this part is the locus. The point at which gene is located on a chromosome is called locus. The point or position at which gene is located on a chromosome is called locus. This part is called locus. Now, see, in that locus, intralocus means same position. Now you just see that here small t. It occupies the same position of that one, locus. Same position. So this is another homologous pair. So that's why this kind of interaction is called intra-allelic, intragenic, intralocus, intragenic, intra-allelic gene interaction within the gene. Interaction within the gene, within the allele, within the gene, within the allele. That kind of gene interaction is called intragenic or intra-allelic or intralocus gene interaction. Now it is of various types. Dominant relationship. So in that complete dominance, already I have seen Mendel's laws of dominance and all that. Complete dominance, incomplete dominance, co-dominance. We'll study one by one. Co-dominance and over-dominance. Lethal genes. So in that lethal genes, you get various types: dominant lethal gene, recessive lethal gene, then conditional lethals, sex-linked lethals, balanced lethal. Dominant lethal genes, recessive lethal genes, conditioned lethals, sex-linked lethals, balanced lethals. And then, but you are going to see only about lethal alleles in that. Okay, multiple alleles. You will study multiple alleles later. Okay, then interlocus gene interaction. You just see that here. This is a pair of homologous pair. Interlocus interaction, non-allelic gene interaction, or intergenic gene interaction, interallelic gene interaction. This is one homologous pair. This is another homologous pair. Okay. Now you just see that here capital C. Here also you get capital C. Capital C located here. Capital C located here. Then capital C or capital small c like that. Here P. So now when gene interaction between different alleles, that's what called non-allelic gene interaction. Between same allele, intragenic gene interaction, intra-allelic gene interaction. Different genes or when interaction between different genes, this is called intergenic. When the interaction between different genes in the sense located on different homologous chromosomes. Different genes located on different homogenes. This is one homologous pair, this is one another homologous pair. So that's what called intergenic gene interaction or interallelic gene interaction or non-allelic gene interaction or interlocus gene interaction. Interlocus interaction. Of course, you will study about the character and all that. I'll just explain to you when you go for that one particular one. Then here under that interlocus gene interaction and non-allelic gene interaction, you get epistatic or non-epistatic interaction, additive or polygenic gene interaction. So you just go through once. So what it is: homologous pair, non-homologous pair. See, this homologous pair in the sense, for example, first homologous pair having the genes for determination of height. Second one for color of the cotyledon. Like the 7 pairs of chromosomes having 7 pairs of contrasting characters. So that's why they are called allele. This kind of interaction, intra-allelic gene interaction or intragenic gene interaction or intralocus, point at which gene is located on the chromosome called locus. Whereas here, locus only, of course, in the interaction between genes located on different homologous chromosomes. So such alleles are called non-allelic pair. Non-allelic pair. So this kind of gene interaction is called non-allelic gene interaction or intergenic gene interaction or interlocus gene interaction or interallelic gene interaction, like that. Okay. Now, in